Hello and welcome back to our Eagle Rising playthrough. And you may notice, oh, what has happened? We have been transported. Is it an isekai? No, it is not. It is actually just that I've installed the Europe mod. Yes, I installed the Europe mod because it actually did manage to work, or I managed to work with it, surprisingly enough, because I thought to myself, oh no, I'm not going to install anything else, I'm not going to mess with it. But no, that's absolutely fine, because we have actually gotten our map to be exactly an accurate representation of Europe, which is absolutely amazing, because look at this, we've got the UK right here, we've got France, we've got all the other countries, because I'm terrible at geography, although I know them. Don't worry, I know. I know their names, Anyway, we're going to be making our way all the way over to various places. I've got to just tell you very quickly that there was a slight issue with the spawn of where I appeared, basically. So, for example, you know, obviously, I was playing in Calradia, now we're playing in Europe, so it's completely different. But here's the thing, I spawned here, right, at this village, but the main problem is that everyone else in this area spawned in this very small area too. So, in other words, everyone in this region appeared right on me, including, I don't know, maybe over 20 or 25 packs of bandits, and you can imagine what would happen then. Basically, all the vassals just piled on, and they were like, oh, free bandits, okay, we're going to kill all those. And that is exactly what they did, so it was pretty funny. Anyway, I wasn't going to take advantage of that or anything, because obviously that wouldn't have happened if I had just installed the Europe mod to begin with, so I kind of just left it alone, and now we're going to be making our way over here with this fellow and see what we can do with that. Otherwise, we did become a mercenary in the previous episode as well, so I'm actually really pleased about that, because that means that I'm going to be making some decent cash over time, and I'm not really going to have to worry too much about things. I also installed another mod, which was recommended by someone in the comments, and this particular commenter has always had really good ideas when it comes to mods. I think they generally have a great knowledge of mods themselves, and any single time there's a suggestion from this person, I'm always like, whoa, okay, I gotta get this mod, or I gotta get that mod, or something like that. And it always turns out to be a relatively fun experience. And so that's what I'm going to try to do here with the Spear Rework mod. Because obviously, let's face it, we're playing Eagle Rising. We're probably going to be using a spear quite a lot. And I do have a spear, as you can see right here. I do have one. And I did install the Spear Rework mod. And this is my shield, by the way. You notice this? Yeah, this is my shield. I mean, not sure really whether you can consider it a shield. It probably doesn't block or anything like that, but it would be pretty fun if we could actually make it work like that. I don't think it's going to, but we'll see. Anyway, yeah, so I did install the Spear Rework, and hopefully it's going to make things... Oh, wow, yeah, it actually does make things quite nice. Look at that, 44 damage, really close. Really close quarters right there. Obviously, that's kind of what I want to do. I kind of want to make it so that they are just as effective close range as they would be otherwise, because let's face it, if we go into a tournament, we really do not want a situation where we're just going to do pokey for around 15 minutes and nothing is going to die. So that's the kind of thing that I really appreciate about this, and you can see exactly what's happening with it. We're actually making spears kind of useful in close range combat. You can see here, look at that. Even if it's just going to do 26 damage, I don't even mind about that. That's perfectly fine. As long as it just doesn't do 2, then I'm all good with that, you know. I'm all good with that, because as long as it does a little bit more than the minimum, that is all I really ask. And that is exactly what is happening here, thanks to this mod. It's really making a huge difference. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, I really wanted to do damage to that fellow, but it seems like he managed to narrowly escape his demise. Yes. Anyway, I actually did end up losing 0 units in actual fact. Okay, I was actually expecting to lose quite a few, but thankfully we are not. Alright, here we go. This is actually not bad at all. And bear in mind, we're using exactly the same units. You know, this is still Eagle Rising. It is still the same exact troops and things that you're going to be acquiring and leveling up and upgrading and all that stuff. And we all have the same factions as well that we're dealing with here. The only difference is that we are on this map now, and we're going to have to get a bit more used to the whole geography of the whole place, because it's going to be very, very different. Anyway, we're actually going to go in here, because there is a tournament currently running as well. There's another escort caravan mission. That is pretty hilarious, isn't it? Anyway, let's just go into the trader real fast, because I'd actually like to see... Okay, there's basically nothing here. Technically, I could upgrade my horse and my boots, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Now, that's the thing. I'm a little bit confused as to how this is going to work, because I personally know quite a lot more about Calradia and its various intricacies than I do about Europe, because obviously they're very different. I mean, obviously, you know, they have different town names, different villages, and so on and so forth. And so I have no idea where to get what and what is good to sell where, you know what I mean? So for example, you can buy horses in a really, really cheap place in Khuzait territory, for example, and then you can take them down to Azerai territory, or you can take them to the Vlandians or the Sturgians or whatever, and you're going to make a pretty decent profit that way. Or you know, there's a number of different trading routes that you can do that are going to be somewhat good. Anyway, I'm just going to join the tournament here. We're going to be getting a chest piece. I think that's a chest piece. It looks like a chest piece potentially. I think a manica is actually a chest piece, but I could be wrong. Let's just have a look and see if I am correct. No, it is actually hands. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, it is actually hands. All right, let's do that. That is indeed a statement. Let's see what we can do here, though. Now, bear in mind, the enemy is obviously going to be very good at using their spears now as well, because obviously spears have been dramatically improved. So obviously that's going to be a bit of an issue, but yeah, this is actually a really, really nice dagger here as well. I really like this. Technically, it's not a dagger. Yeah. You know, okay, just forgive me, all right? I don't know that much about the whole Roman thing, so, you know, do forgive me on that. But, yeah, it's technically, what is it, a gladius or something like that? I don't know. But whatever the case, it's doing a great job right now, and hopefully I'm not going to die before we actually eliminate some of the... Oh, no. Okay, now we can't... See, now that's the thing. Now we can't hug people in close quarters combat and actually expect to survive against spear users. That's going to be pretty difficult. All right, hello. Oh, that was nice. Oh, okay. Very surprising that I actually did good damage with my thrown weapon. I thought I was going to miss. Okay. That's interesting. Can I actually hit this guy? I want to hit the blue guy if at all possible. If I can take him out, then we might actually get through to the next round. Yeah, of course it's going to hit his shield. Oh, well, never mind. Hopefully... Oh, he's dead. Okay. No, oh, and I'm dead as well. All right, I think I've been disqualified, though. I think I have been disqualified, haven't I? Yes. Yes, I was indeed disqualified. Oh, okay. Well, that's actually not even entirely bad. I mean, I only spent 500. I really don't mind about that. And bear in mind, I am getting used to the whole, you know, the whole spear thing being much better, because obviously that fellow was able to do pretty good damage to me, even close range, so do bear that in mind. Anyway, let's actually find where the other tournaments are. Yeah, now this is obviously going to be a bit of a problem as well, because now I'm having to rely on my geography knowledge, and that is not a good idea. Oh no, that is a terrible idea. Oh well, yeah, well, as it stands right now, obviously we know where exactly we're going, because of course, you know, the caravan is going that way. But, yeah, as time goes on, obviously, we're going to have different places that we can go to. Wait a minute. Can I not follow this guy onto the ocean? Do I need to buy a ship? Oh, no. I need to buy a ship. He's going across. Okay. Wait a minute. I can actually buy a pretty decent one. Let me see here. I can buy a galley, actually. Let's buy a galley. It's got a crew capacity of 40,000. Cargo capacity of 6,000. Troop capacity of 100. Alright, yeah. Let's do it. Create a new fleet. Okay, let's call it, Fleeting Memories. There we go. Wow, that's very poetic and absolutely terrible. Alright, fantastic. Let's, manage docked fleets. There we go. There's my thing. Okay, we're going to call it ship name. Oh, no. We can call it... we can call it soon. Here we go. Here it says soon to be sunk. There we go. Perfect. Set as flagship. Okay, well, I mean, we've only got one, haven't we? So that's absolutely fine. All right, so everything else is good. We can repair, we can upgrade it, we can scrap it, sell it, and so on and so forth. We can repair all the fleets, rename the fleets, and so on and so forth. So that's actually really fantastic. And let's set sail. Here we go. All right. This is the first time I'm actually doing this in a while. I think the last time I actually purchased a ship might have been in a warband mod. I'm actually not entirely sure. It's been a while. It's been a while. Let's just say that. Oh yeah, there's actually one more mod that I wanted to get. Oh, but I completely forgot to get it actually. Oh well, never mind. Maybe for the next one, maybe for the next episode, because I think it is save game compatible, or at least I hope it is. So we're going to see what happens with that, because basically what it does, someone told me about it, it basically makes it so that your battles are always conducted in the exact same way, and they're never taking place at night, because obviously nighttime battles, they're pretty annoying, you know, they're pretty annoying to deal with, and it's pretty annoying for me specifically, because obviously I would like you to be able to see what's actually going on in the battle, and if it's nighttime, it's very, very difficult for you to see any of that, so that's the main reason. Anyway, let me see if I can do some damage with my wonderful little pokey stick, and it seems like I'm actually not doing too badly. As you can see, not too bad. 30 damage, average, which is quite nice. And maybe I can do a little bit more. Maybe we can get a couple of kills here. I mean, look at that. It's right next to this guy. Usually I'd be doing 2 damage or 5 damage at the most, but now we're actually doing, you know, around 15, 20, 25. So I think that's a really, really nice mod. And once again, thank you very much to the person that suggested it. It really makes a huge difference, and yeah, if anyone else has any other suggestions, by all means let me know, because I'm always happy to add stuff as long as it is save game compatible and doesn't give me any major problems, because let's face it, there are many times where I've thought to myself, yeah, I'd love to install that mod, and then I install it and then it just basically crashes my game all the time. So yeah, that's the only thing that I'd like to try and avoid if at all possible. But otherwise, I think we're actually pretty good here, and I think we've won this. I think we won this. Oh, nice! I've got a two-handed. I forgot about that. Oh, yeah. Let me use a two-handed against a spear user. That sounds like a great idea, doesn't it? Yeah. If I come up from behind them, yeah, then I can definitely do that. But as it stands, I don't really want to get poked in the face by this guy. He's going to do so much damage. There we go. Wow, that was a lot of damage in doing that. Wow, that was pretty nice. Anyway, hopefully... hello. Yes. Yes, that is what you get. Thank you. Can you... Oh, yeah. Can you walk into that? Okay, I wasn't going to say, can you walk into that? But apparently he just read my mind and did exactly what I wanted him to do. Okay, absolutely perfect. Now we can just basically allow my forces to chase after them. And there we go. That is indeed the victory for us. Very nice indeed. Alright, so we actually ended up losing very few units once again. 12 influence for us. Bear in mind, we are mercenary, and it is going to make things so easy for us to be able to afford stuff. I'm actually going to get rid of these barbarous people and just get the tier 3s, because they are, of course, going to sell for a lot more, which is going to be perfect. Alright, let me just go over to my inventory real fast as well. Bear in mind that, obviously, we needed this cash. Which is really funny, actually, because in the previous episode, in the first one, I thought, hey, we got a really good start. You know, like a really good start. And then all of a sudden, turns out it's not such a good start, because look at this, I've only got 28,000 left. But hopefully, hopefully we're not going to be in a situation where I'm actually going to need all of it. That would be pretty harsh, wouldn't it? Anyway, increase my swing speed with two-handed swords. I'm most likely going to be just continuing to use the falcons. If I don't use the falcons, then two-handed axes and maces are okay. Obviously, as we know, the sledgehammer that you can actually get in this game is surprisingly good. It is surprisingly good. You may not think so, but it is. It's actually one of those weapons that you think is a bit of a, well, not so much a joke, but you think it is not very useful. You think it's not very useful. You think it's kind of a bit like, oh, well, who's going to use a sledgehammer, right? No, but it actually does a pretty significant amount of damage and is remarkably useful, because it can just kill people super quickly. And what was that? Did you see something fly over my head real quick? I didn't even know what happened there. Okay, that was kind of strange. Anyway, hopefully I'm going to be able to achieve victory here without losing too many units. As you can see, there's a lot of people that are coming in with their wonderful polearms. It's actually kind of dangerous now, because of the spear rework. Obviously, the enemy is also going to have the same kind of thing happening with them, so they're obviously going to be doing the same kind of damage, which is a bit scary, actually. If you think about the fact that maybe later down the line, when we actually have some higher tier troops, maybe we're actually going to have some troops that are kind of like legionnaires, and they might just come equipped with spears and shields, and then they're going to be so dangerous. They're going to be very, very dangerous, so it's going to be a lot of fun to see that, and hopefully I will be able to eliminate this fellow before he eliminates me. Yep, there we go. Woohoo! Alright, not too bad. That was pretty good. Not bad at all. Alright, 21 influence, and oh, look at this, look at how much, look at how many mounted units we're going to get right here. Okay, I'm actually just going to get rid of these fellows, get all of them. There we go. And we're just going to level up everyone. Yes, level up everyone. And we're just going to select these guys. I don't know why we're getting Sturgians. Why are we getting Sturgians? I'm not entirely sure about that, but whatever the case, there we go. And, okay, we got some spears here. I actually probably want to use this spear, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, best auto-equip mod says that this spear is the best one that I have. But for me personally, I'm actually looking for the length. I'm looking for the length to be a lot better than anything else. So I'm maybe thinking we'll go for something a little bit longer, possibly. I don't know. I feel like that seems like a better idea to me. But yeah, I guess I'm just going to do that and we'll see what happens. Yeah, it seems like he's not, you know, the best auto-equip thing is not actually coming in and actually telling me that I'm an idiot and I should swap it out again. So it seems like maybe they're relatively even in terms of the stat weights that you're going to have to deal with there. But yeah, there we go. Thankfully, we didn't have to fight 80 bandits at the same time this time around, because I did get into a battle separately, which definitely makes a huge difference. And we can actually sell our prisoners if we want to right now. I'm not sure if I really want to do that right here. And instead, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sell all of my stuff, and then we're going to go into the arena. I'm at 41% HP, which is a little bit worrying. And I'm kind of worried about the fact that maybe I just want to sell my prisoners here. But the thing is, manual laborer quest. The manual laborer quest, if I can actually find one, is going to be so incredible. So not really sure what I can do about that. My roguery skill is okay at the moment. You can see here I do need to actually spec into some writing skill. I think I probably will do that. I could spec into engineering as well, but I'm hopeful that I'll be able to find an engineer potentially. We do have some smithing to do as well. Writing skill is looking okay at the moment as well. And yeah, you know what? Let's just go for riding, because I'm using a horse at the moment, so why not? And we'll go into the arena. This is going to be a bit difficult. I don't think I'm going to be able to achieve victory, but the odds are stacked against me here. We're looking pretty bad right now. We're at what is it, 40% or something like that? Yeah, I'm at 40% HP. Highly unlikely I'm going to be able to do anything against these guys. I do have some wonderful thrown weapons though, so maybe I'm going to be able to. Oh, nice hit. Oh, nice. Okay, hello. Oh, okay, never mind. The green team was like, oh yeah, you better not attack my blue team friend, apparently. I don't know what was going on there, but these guys were incredibly accurate. Okay, yep, I knew there was someone. I could hear him. I could hear him coming from behind. That is not going to work, sir. Thank you very much. Can you... I'm just going to pick up this javelin real fast. You never know when you can use a javelin. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try and... okay, yeah. Oh, okay, that was a bit too close, but not close enough. Come on, come on. Get over here. Okay, this is going to be difficult. All right, so I'm going to have to try and bait them into the wall like this. There we go. Nice. All right, that is exactly what we wanted. Okay, can I pick up this? Yes, I can. Anyone want a piece of me? Anyone want a piece? No, it doesn't seem like it. All right, that means that I am going to be mounting this, and we're going to try it out. Let's see what we can do. I don't have a spear, bear that in mind, so maybe is not going to be that effective. Nice. Got him. That's who I was aiming for. I was aiming for the guy on the ground right there. Let me see. Oh, this guy's looking pretty dangerous, actually. So I'm going to just clobber him with my teammate. Seems like that has worked out quite nicely. All right, here we go. Next round. Once again, a pretty large one. A lot of people here. Gonna be difficult. Maybe. Yes. Yes, it is going to be difficult. Nice. Oh, took out the companion. Okay, that's good. Okay, Pegarios. Pegarios, I need to actually eliminate him if at all possible. He's got great armor on, as you can see. He's doing massive amounts of damage right now, or he's absorbing massive amounts of damage, which is really, really bad for me. And considering my teammate has actually been eliminated now, that's not particularly good, is it? No. Oh, dear. Okay, blue team, can you actually... Oh, okay. I'm very much hoping that he's actually going to do something. Okay, 38 damage. Wow, that is... What an incredible amount of damage he can absorb. Okay, he's dead. Okay, that's all we needed to do. That's pretty nice. Now we can just let these guys fight it out. Okay, now we just have to deal with the red team member. Hopefully it's going to be easy. Okay. Ooh, careful, careful, careful. Alright, he's off his mount. That's actually not too... Oh, never mind. He's actually got a spear. Why was he using his... Why was he using his blade? What a crazy guy. I don't know why he'd use his blade when he's quite clearly got the advantage with a spear. Oh, well. Oh, he's going to get on that. Okay, perfect. That is exactly what I wanted him to do. Did not want him to be on foot. For some reason, and this is not going to happen for everyone, but for some reason, I always have huge problems actually defeating enemies that are on foot as a mounted unit when they have a spear. Because if they have a spear, they're just generally going to be super, super strong. Wow, this guy's very accurate with these thrown weapons. Very scary. Okay, here we go. Alright, we got him. Oh, I love that. Oh, the ragdoll. That's absolutely perfect. Okay, can we get another one of those, please? Okay, so this guy's obviously going to be a lot better. We know Pegarios. We know him. He's very well armored, so I'm going to try my hardest to try and hit him from here. Oh, dear. Okay, that was an... Wow, 97 damage headshot. Okay, never mind. Okay, he seems to not really know what's going on. Thankfully, I was a bit worried there for a real quick second. Whew. Okay, very, very pleased that we were able to achieve victory there, and we've now gotten some wonderful braces as well. So let's hope that they're actually going to be a bit of an upgrade. I think they are. 28? 28 body armor? I think they have 28 at least. Let's just take a quick look. Yep, they are actually better. And look at this. Ah, my clan has now advanced to clan tier 2. I still am unfortunately not able to recruit people from these towns, which is really bad. We're getting pretty unlucky in that regard. I think I'm just going to rush over here real fast before the caravan has a chance to leave. Let's just get some more units and then rush back just so that we're not... Oh, they're actually traveling to Roma. Okay, that's absolutely perfect. I was super worried about that. Okay, oh no. Oh no. Okay, I'm going to have to recruit some of these guys now, even though that's not something I want to do, but I will have to do that to just survive, I think. I am going to need to survive. Okay, so crafting stamina recovery rate. This is absolutely fantastic. However, I don't think I actually need this because I do have Chaos's tweaks at the moment. I'm not sure if I have stamina disabled or enabled. So I will have to check that, but for the moment I'm going to go for slightly increasing my persuasion chance because I'm not doing either thing at the moment. I'm not doing persuasion and I'm not doing crafting, so it doesn't really matter too much. And otherwise we're going to do the dismount resistance thing so that we can actually start dismounting some people with my spear. And how are we doing otherwise? I guess all right. Yeah, now we're going to have to fight these guys. This is going to be... not that bad, obviously. We fought these guys before, but the problem that we're facing right now is the fact that these fellows are literally going to try their hardest to outnumber us. They're going to try and wear us down with numbers. And that's going to be a very difficult thing for us to deal with. At least I think it will be a difficult thing. It very much depends on what the enemy decides to do. I'm just going to tell my people to charge in, because we do have a couple of cavalry and things like that, so maybe it's actually going to, well, not do much by the looks of things. Oh, nice hit. That was perfect. Can we get another one? No. No. Okay, I was actually hoping for a bit more than that. Oh well, never mind. Okay, I'm going to get out my spear, see if we can do some damage with this. Well, I'm actually looking pretty happy about this, because I was actually thinking to myself, you know what, as long as I don't take any damage in this particular fight, I should be pretty pleased, because we're obviously going to be going into a fight after this, and if I had taken any damage, then I would be unable to enter the battle, and we'd have to rely on auto-resolve, and obviously auto-resolving at the best of times, it's okay, you know, it's fine if you want to just crush a particular enemy party, but sometimes it's just a surefire way to get yourself defeated. So this time around, thankfully, I am looking pretty good, not too bad, and we're just going to be taking some more prisoners, some more weapons and things like that, and then we're just going to have to go in here versus these guys once more. This, wow, they're throwing a huge amount of these bandits at us right now, which is really quite surprising, to be honest. I wouldn't have expected them to do something so dramatically aggressive, you know, because obviously when we do these escort merchant caravan missions, usually what happens is you'll get, I don't know, one party through every section of the journey, and then every so often you might get a double party. And we got a double party twice now in one journey, which is quite impressive, actually. Quite impressive, because you're obviously going to be getting a lot of rewards for this. You know, we're getting a lot of loot for this. You got to think about that. But obviously, you know, you got to have the party to be able to handle it. Obviously, I'm very lucky in that regard, because I think if I was a little bit weaker, if my forces were a little bit weaker, I wouldn't be able to do this at all. I would be in a really, really bad situation. But thankfully, it seems like we're not doing too badly, and I think we should be fine. I'm just going to switch to my spear here real fast. Let me see if I can actually just take this guy down. Oh, almost. 88 damage. Alright. I was actually thinking that that would be the killing blow, but yeah, it seems like most of them haven't even been damaged, which is very, very strange. Once again, not sure why that's happening. Usually I would think that most of these enemies should be damaged, because most of my people do have a spear equipped. As you can see, there's someone with a spear there, someone with a spear here. It's kind of a bit strange why they're not getting stopped, but I don't know. There are a lot of them, so maybe that's the reason. Anyway, we're just going to be rescuing a bunch more. I'm just going to swap around 2 of these. There we go. That's pretty much all I can do. Let's just level those up. And what do these guys level up into? Ah, they go into crossbowmen or into the infantry variant. So we will get the infantry variant for the moment. I'm probably going to try and get my ranged solution from elsewhere. I'm actually not entirely sure where that's going to be headed, but oh, we got a masterwork. Oh, that might actually sell for a significant amount, so maybe I actually just want to sell it, you know? Maybe that's going to be a better use for it than anything else. Anyway, here we go. Still got disorganized state, but that's absolutely fine. Should be able to catch up to this guy without too many problems. Hopefully there's not going to be another party. No more parties to worry about. 1900 gold for that. However, you've got to bear in mind that we just gained a massive amount of loot at the same time. And look at that, we got another 2,000 from that, and we also gained a huge amount of various spears and weapons and so on, which is actually very nice. And so I'm thinking, yeah, I'm thinking what we're gonna do. I could technically buy a bunch of wooden hammers. There's not that many here, actually, unfortunately. I'm thinking we're going to do the tournament here real fast, but then I want to try and do some smithing if at all possible. I'd also like to try and find a village that has a manual laborer quest, and now that we're not under the gun, as it were, in terms of, you know, actually having a caravan to escort, I should be able to go where I want and do what I want. Mounted infantry increases your party speed by 30%. Yeah, I guess we're just going to take that, and I'm thinking that maybe it would be a good idea for me to increase... What should I increase, actually? Maybe my roguery skill. Actually, roguery skill is not even... I don't think it's that... maybe it is necessary. Maybe it is necessary. But I'm actually going to go for my last point in smithing here, because I want to try and be very, very good at smithing. At least I'm going to try to. And we're going to put another point in cunning here, because I'd like to be good at roguery. And as I said to you in the first episode, there is a certain strategy that I'd like to try out. Don't know whether it's going to work, but I would like to try it out and see whether we can actually make it work. It's this really cool thing that might actually work out super nicely, or it might just be something really, really dumb that I fail at to do completely perfectly, and then it just doesn't work at all. Anyway, we've got some Praetorian Greaves on the offer here, which is actually quite nice. As you can see, they're 30. I'm not sure if that's actually any good, but I guess we'll see. Okay, so this guy's obviously going to try and murder me with thrown weapons. That's absolutely fine. I'm just going to strafe a little bit, make sure I don't get hit. There we go. Just waiting. I was just waiting for him to lower his shield. That was literally all I was waiting for. That first attack of mine, that was just literally me just being like, hey, you know what? I know I'm gonna hit you with the second one. You know what I mean? That was a little bit of overconfidence on my part. Anyway, let me see if I can actually do something here, because I am now going to have to, you know, actually show up in regards to, you know, talking big, shall we say? Because let's face it, I was talking a bit, you know, talking a little bit like I have a big ego right there, you know, just saying, hey, I'm actually not too bad with my thrown weapons, but, you know, that can turn on a dime. Because one moment I'm hitting people from across the arena with a thrown weapon in the head, and then the next moment I die from some random farmer with a pitchfork. You know, that's the that's the dichotomy right there. It can happen. It can happen very easily. Anyway, we do have more thrown weapons here. Let's hope that I'm actually able to replicate my performance in the previous one. Let's see if I can actually do that. Oh, we didn't. Oh, that was so sad. Oh well, never mind. It should be fine. I'm much more used to fighting with these weapons now. You can actually change to thrusting. Well, not thrusting. You can actually change to slashing with these weapons as well, as far as I'm aware, by pressing X. Yes, you can, as you can see right there. I remember that from the previous time that I played Eagle Rising. I think I have 21 episodes on that. And it was a huge amount of fun, so why not play it again? Why not play it again? And this time on the Europe map, obviously. Alright, Praetorian Greaves are ours, which is actually very nice. So we're going to see if they're actually a little bit better than what I was using. I assume they are. I assume they are, but I really couldn't tell you. Let me have a look. And hopefully they're going to be better than what we have. Yes, they are 8 better. And they make me have blue shoes. What are we, a Smurf now? Okay, yeah, we apparently are. Oh well, never mind. Okay, let's go over to Ereboulos. Ereboulos, that is where we will go now, because there's most likely going to be a task there that I would like. I'm hopeful, because it is indeed a clay village. You need tools. Yeah, well, that's sad, isn't it? Alright, well, let me see. There's another one over there. Maybe the hardwood village, because obviously I'd like to get some hardwood so I can do some smithing. But maybe the iron ore village is also going to have a potential quest. No, I'm not seeing any. That's kind of unfortunate. What about Marinia? Marinia might have something. No, they also don't have anything. Oh, now I am very sad indeed. Oh well, never mind. I'm actually wondering whether it's even worth me doing this, to be honest. It probably isn't, but I'm just wanting to make the most of it and get the most value out of pretty much anything that I have available, which indeed is my prisoner population at the moment. If I can sell my prisoners for a relatively nice amount, then I'll be pretty happy with that. You know, 10,000 or something like that. I think I should be able to get around 10,000. And Napoli is having a tournament actually running here. Let me actually just very quickly take a look and see what's going on here. Ooh, a hooded cloak. That could be fun. We do have some decorated scale shoulders at the moment, but I'm actually thinking a hooded cloak might be really cool looking. You know, maybe we want to actually use something that... oh my. Okay, no, it's actually a helmet. Okay, so the helmet is not going to be that good, unfortunately, as far as I can tell. But who knows? Maybe it's actually going to be something that we can use for our companion. Or, wow, my teammate just got himself eliminated instantly. That is not good. Okay, I'm going to have to use my opponent's body against him, as you can see right there. Basically just trying to put one of them in between the other guy and me. That was basically the strategy right there. Hopefully that's going to work a little bit better in future as well. Okay, so these guys are basically just shooting at each other. I'm just going to allow them to do that. And I might actually... Oh, look at him. He got hit in the face. Oh, that was fantastic. I love that. Especially when someone else does it to another enemy. That is so incredibly hilarious. And now he... Oh, he got wrecked in the same way. Wow, that was funny. All right, absolutely perfect. And now we can continue onward. All right, that was actually remarkably simple. Basically just, you know, just kind of stand back and let things happen. I like it. I like it. Anyway, this guy's going to get absolutely murdered. These are amazing weapons, by the way. Gotta say, very much like using these weapons. Is it a Zephos? Is it a Zephos or something like that or something? I don't know. It seems like maybe that's what it is, but it's very, very effective in these tournaments right now. Let me see if I can just avoid getting killed here. Oh, okay. Certainly wasn't expecting to actually hit him right there. I thought to myself, he's gonna block this, no problem at all. But apparently he just forgot to do that. Okay, must be me on a bad day, eh? It's me on a bad day right there. That's probably what happened. Anyway, thankfully, we did end up winning that. 6,100 for us. I'm actually thinking that maybe I'll buy an Enterprise or something like that. But then I realize and think to myself, maybe it's not even going to be that useful because I don't have a workshop mod. I don't have any mods that actually increase my workshop capabilities. And usually workshops are a little bit middling at the best of times, unfortunately. So not sure if I'm going to get one of those. But maybe what I'd want to do is get a caravan or something like that. But then again, as I said to you before, I'd actually like to get a companion promoted into a caravan person. You know, a companion promoted into someone that can actually run a caravan really, really well. That is what I was hoping for, at least. But if I can't make that happen, then I guess we're just going to have to do it a different way. We do have horses available here. I'm actually thinking that maybe it might be a good idea for me to purchase some things. Let me actually just have a quick look at my herd deficit. No, my herd problems are actually pretty bad right now, surprisingly enough. So I'm just going to reset that. Let's have a look at my herd issue. Yeah, I have massive herd problems. So, oh, that's not going to help. Okay, yeah, that's not going to help. All right, so what we're going to need to do... There's a ferry point right there. That actually takes us over here. That's interesting. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go to Geneva, I think. I'll go to Geneva, and we'll see what's going on there. Also, there is a clay village along the way, which is actually really nice, because maybe... Nope. They don't have the manual labor quest. Oh, so incredibly sad that they don't. Oh, well. I can't really do much about that, unfortunately. That's just how things go at this point. And we're just going to sell some of these horses here until I have a much lower horde deficit? No, herd deficit. And almost solved it. There we go. Just one more. There we go. So there's another 7,000. That's pretty decent. There's actually a tournament going on here as well, but I don't think I'm going to do another one of those right now. I think I'm feeling pretty good about how we're doing things right now. We should probably also go for the spearmen here, so we can get more spears. As I say to you, I think spears are probably the way to go. With the spear rework mod, I think they are just so much more effective, and they definitely make things a lot more fun to deal with as well. So, okay, let's see whether I truly do now have infinite stamina. No, I do not have infinite stamina, but my stamina is a lot more resilient. Look at that. My stamina reduces at a much slower rate, which is actually really, really nice. So I can actually do more things than just, you know, smelting twice and then being out of stamina, you know. That kind of thing always grinds my gears quite hard, but there you go. Anyway, there we are. Am I at 32? Yes, I'm at 32. All right, so we're just going to access my character screen real fast, and then we're just going to do efficient charcoal maker, of course. Thank you. And then we're just going to try and get a bunch of those things that just basically give us a lot of different parts unlocked, and that's going to make a huge difference to us overall. All right, so let's just get rid of all these things. There we go, and now we can actually smelt some stuff. Well, we can craft some stuff, actually. So, might be useful, We've got short swords, we've got Pila here, Pugios, Gladii, Javelins. Where's the two-handed swords? Oh, they're down here, there we go. So there's the two-handed sword. Don't have any blades for the two-handed swords, unfortunately, so it's going to be very average what I'm going to be able to create, but I guess we're just going to go for it. I'm just going to make the size as large as it can be, and then we'll just make a bunch of these. These are going to be relatively useless, but we are going to then smelt them. I don't have the required materials because I need to make some more charcoal. There we go. And now we can do it. There we are. And then we can just, technically we can just make more of these now if we wanted to. We've also unlocked a bunch of parts for these things too, so that's actually super nice, as you can see right there. But I think we're pretty good with what we have, so I'm just going to continue doing that. There we go. Just get a lot of these. Just get a lot of those. And then we'll just, once again, just smelt all of those. And once more, do the same thing again. Unfortunately, by doing this, we are not actually getting any wood. So I will need to go to a village nearby relatively soon. Actually now, hilariously enough. And buy some more hardwood. Because there is Odrisa over here. Very, very short stone's throw away. And I should be able to purchase that over there. Or at least I hope so. And otherwise, I think we're probably going to try to... Odrisa might actually have some noble units as well. I was actually hoping that we'd be able to do that too. Yep, they do. Fantastic. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, this is much cheaper than the other place as well. Might want to be a place that we come to, you know, quite often to be able to get hardwood if we're not somewhere far, far away from it. Might be really, really good for us to do it here because they do have noble units as well, as I say. Let's just recruit some more people there. I should probably just sell my prisoners at this point, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. And then we'll... I'm just going to see how much they actually sell for. They sell for basically not much at all, so not really necessary for me to do anything there. And otherwise, we're at 59 smithing right now. Let's actually just do a little bit more refining right now. And then we will go in and spend something. Okay, increase the... Yeah, there we go. Increase the rate of learning new part designs when smelting by a 100% rating, which is really, really nice. So that's what we're going to do there. And roguery skills also increase now as well. Faster rating, or bandits are 20% easier to convince to leave in peace while bartering. That might actually be kind of useful. So we'll just take Sweet Talker, I guess. And we'll go back into the smithy and start smelting some stuff for us right there. And then we'll go over to the two-handed swords. Do we have any... Oh, no, we have barely anything really, really good unlocked. So, yeah, we've got a bunch of pommels and stuff like that, but that's basically it. Very sad, isn't it? Yeah. Probably going to go for this handle. And is there anything that changes with the resources that I'm using? Yeah, very minor amount. Doesn't really change things that much. So I'm just going to be going for these. And how much am I actually doing right here? Am I actually doing a good job right here? 70 smithing. It's alright, I suppose. It's not too bad. We can also do this as well if we want to, but I'm thinking wrought iron would probably be a little bit better to get. And then we can just make some more of these. And we're almost at 75, which is going to be very, very useful for us. There we go. We're at 75. Let's have a look and see what we're going to get that. Yeah, here we go. Doubles the chance of learning new crafting parts through smithing. That sounds like a fantastic idea. So Curious Smith is also what we're going to take. Bear in mind, now that we are in this version of Bannerlord, you can actually go into the arena and respec your perks. So you don't need to worry about that either, which is actually super nice. You can see here that they're all 830 now, which is actually quite good too. Anyway, let's just smelt all of that. There we go. And what else do I have here? Do I have some more things that I can actually... These things are okay. Oh, this is actually pretty good. This is actually pretty good. This particular... Oh, wait, this is one-handed. I'm not... I'm an imbecile. Should have been looking at the other ones. All right. Yeah, there we go. This is what I want to look at. All right. Anything else here? Pommel's not so good. This is a two-handed only grip, which is actually really nice. Yeah, we're going to go for something like this, I suppose. Seems pretty good. I should be able to craft quite a few of these, and this is also difficulty 95. There we go. And I want to refine this into wrought iron. Let's do a couple more. There we go. And then we're just going to smelt. Yes, there we go. Huge amounts of smelting. And then we'll do more of these. And so on, and so on, and so on. Ah, look at that. Look at how crazy the amount that we can get. And a lot of smithing parts being unlocked right now as well. There we go. And we are very quickly leveling up our smithing, which is absolutely perfect. Bear in mind that for the wonderful roguery strategy, you are going to need smithing, so that's the reason why I'm also doing that. So I'm hopeful that that's actually going to work out really, really well for us. I really don't have enough charcoal any further, so I'm going to have to move on. But I think it would probably be a good idea for me to take a look at the tournament here to sort of break up the monotony of doing the smithing. Because let's face it, you don't want to sit here and watch me, you know, do smithing over and over, do you? Do you? I mean, I personally don't mind it. I think, you know, doing the smithing with the increased stamina is actually pretty fun. You know, because you don't have to wait for it or anything like that, especially when I'm recording a video. It's not the greatest thing ever. When I'm streaming, it's a completely different thing. If I'm streaming and I'm smithing, I get to talk with you, so that obviously makes things so much more enjoyable. I mean, really, it's just like, you know, night and day, basically. It's night and day in comparison to making a video. Because if I'm making a video and I have to wait, it's literally like, oh, okay. It's like, oh, that's remarkably frustrating. But if I'm talking with someone, it's, oh, so much better. Anyway, let me see if I can do... Oh, we destroyed a shield. That's hilarious. Oh, he actually survived. What? He survived? Are you serious? You survived that insanely large javelin in your chest, fellow. You deserve a medal for that. Whoa. Yeah, he does. Alright. Oh, we're on a horse. Okay, hello. Let's see if I can actually do some damage with this. Oh, nice. 71 damage. Not too bad. And that was on the head. I'm actually surprised that we didn't kill him instantly. Okay, well, we've just got to... Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to help out my friend here first, just so that we can maybe gang up on this guy. Wow, he's not taking any damage either. Okay, he's dead now, thankfully. And this guy's also dead. There we are. All right, not too bad. And now we can literally just face our friend. And, oh, he's... I actually really like fighting in this area because it feels to me like we always get relatively consistent equipment and gear. And it makes everything so much easier for us. Oh, that whizzed right by his ear. Did you see that? Yeah, that was really, really close. Oh, well, never mind. Should be able to defeat this guy without too many difficulties. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Not too bad. All right, there we are. Okay, so we're going to get an archer's flag. All right, yeah. So my verdict on the whole archery banner things, or not archery banner specifically, but the whole banner things, I personally feel like they need to be a bit more impactful. But that could just be me. I don't know. Maybe I just yearn for a game like this that increases your statistics in a more RPG fashion. And I'm not talking about, you know, gaining perks and stuff like that. I think gaining perks is fun, right? I think that's really, really great. But I feel like the RPG section of the game could be improved a little bit. And I thought to myself when they first, you know, announced that banners were going to come out and you know that they were going to allow you to equip something extra, I thought, whoa, that's really cool, because that actually means that you can increase a particular statistic. You can kind of customize your character a little bit, well, should we say a little bit more than you would otherwise be able to. And in this case, I mean, you see this? Increased range damage by 0.05. Now, obviously, if that's multiplicative in regards to actually increasing range damage to all of your characters or all of the people in your army, then that could be somewhat useful, but it feels like such a weak benefit. You know what I mean? For example, it's 0.05. It doesn't feel good to use this, right? It doesn't feel good to use it. It's just like 0.05. How is that any good? You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I'm talking about here. It would be cool if they would maybe just make them a little bit... I don't want them to be overpowered, of course, but I would like them to be a bit more beefy, you know? A bit stronger, you know? And those kinds of things would actually increase enjoyment, in my opinion. But I mean, that's just my own opinion. If you don't agree, that's absolutely fine. Maybe you can let me know what you think of that particular idea anyway, because personally for me, I'd love to see those kinds of things happen much more often. I'd love to see more RPG based mechanics in comparison to, well, not, because I personally feel like having something where you have, I don't know, a banner, or maybe not a magical item as such, but maybe kind of like a legendary item that you can find somewhere or another. And then, you know, the magical slash, you know, legendary item gives you +1 to something, or, you know, +2 to this, or whatever. And nothing too amazing, but that's the thing. It's a single player game. You know what I mean? I'd like it to have slightly more customization available to us, but you know, that's, as I say, that's just me, and I think it would be kind of fun instead of 0.05 to range damage. I mean, who cares about that? I don't know. Does it actually do anything? Maybe it does. Maybe it actually is really, really good, and I'm just being stupid. Who knows? I mean, that could be the case. You know, it's me after all. Anyway, we have a massive amount of crafted swords, so we're just gonna smelt all of these. There we go. Wonderful. And now we've actually gained some we've gained this, which is pretty nice, but I'm actually gonna do this one, and let me see if I can just get the highest rated grip here. There we go. Highest rated this. There we are. Oh, this is real nice. This is actually real nice. Can I actually reduce that? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. This is actually perfect. Yep, let's just do that a bunch. And I think we're looking pretty good. Yes, we are. There we go. All right, now let's go for some more of this. Get some more of that back, and obviously we're getting ingredients back every single time we smelt all of these, which is actually perfect, because obviously smelting does. I mean, obviously it's going to take resources away from you over time, of course, because you're crafting with resources, and then they are being taken away from you, and you know, it's going to be a little bit difficult to deal with, to recoup those, unless you are, you know, having a lot more to smelt and so on. But I think it's worth it to do it that way. Anyway, there is a quest here, but I'm not going to do that. There's also a tournament. I probably want to do the tournament again, because I'd like to actually get. Where am I actually in this? Oh wow, I'm not even in the top 10. I'm in the top 20. Really? Oh, come on. I'm surely much better than these people. Okay, well, that kind of grinds my gears a little bit. It kind of grinds my gears. All right, well, let me actually just recruit some more units here, and then we're going to go into the tournament. What do we have? A heavy Akaton? What is a heavy Akaton? I have no idea what that is. Oh, okay, there we go. It's a chest piece. All right, okay. Well, that's absolutely fine then. Oh, and we've got bows. Okay, this is a different area. Okay, this might actually be pretty bad for me. Possibly. There we go, never mind. Okay, I got shot in the face. Oh, that's not too bad. Apparently Iseni really does not care about getting shot in the face. That's perfectly fine with me. And there we go. Yeah. Relatively simple to eliminate these fellows, and hopefully I'm actually going to be able to maybe shoot some people too. I'm actually not entirely sure. Do I have any focus points in bow? Don't think I do, right? Oh, we got a headshot. All right. Okay, hello. I was not expecting that, but okay. I guess that's pretty nice. Oh, we got a two-handed axe. Okay, yeah. As I said to you before, I'd like to be some kind of weapon master kind of character, so that we actually, basically, no matter what we get in the tournament, we're going to be relatively good at using it. I feel like that's going to be the most beneficial to us. This is a Falksman. I'm very worried about fighting this guy. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of, yeah. I was a bit dubious there, because I thought to myself, yeah, he's going to have an amazing amount of two-handed weapon proficiency, and I don't. You know, I have about, what, 60, 70, 80, something like that? He's bound to have much more than that. Okay, headshot, and only did 31 damage. 33 damage with a headshot. These thrown weapons are terrible. Alright, good to know. There we go, not too bad, not too bad. Alright, that's absolutely fine. And now we're through to the final round already, and we've got a two-handed axe once again. Okay, bear in mind, remember, I should not be running in there and being hyper-aggressive. I should be very careful, be very cautious, And then we will achieve victory. And there we go. That's exactly what we did. It's absolutely perfect. All right. So another 10 renown for us. I'm actually wondering how far away we are from the next clan tier. It would be kind of cool. But then again, I'm not entirely sure if I'm even going to become a vassal. I might literally just create our own faction straight away. But then again, it's one of those things, you know. It's one of those things where you're just like, should I do that? Should I not do that? Not entirely sure. Browse the public armory. So there's a huge amount of wonderful, wonderful gear here that you're going to be able to purchase. I'm actually wondering whether I want to purchase one of those one-handed short swords or something like that. I'm actually wondering. Ooh, hello. Huh. That's a two-handed, but this is a one-handed slash two-handed. Okay. Okay, so if I can... okay. I understand. Let me have a look here. I'm actually liking this quite a bit. I like the fine steel one. Why? Okay, wait a minute. Question. Why is the fine steel Falx 1,700 gold, whereas the regular steel Falx is 51,000? I think that might be a little bit of a bug there. I think that might be a bit of a bug or something like that. I'm not entirely sure because, you know, for me personally, I would think that the fine steel Falx is obviously better. As you can see, 123 damage, 112 length, and this has 119 and 110 length. So yeah, that's obviously a bit of an error there, I suppose. But yeah, I guess I will be purchasing this then, and we will just be using it instead of this, and we're gonna have to swap stances with it as soon as we start using it, I suppose. Okay, so let's actually just take a quick look at some of the... Whoa, some of this armor is looking very nice. I'd love to be able to purchase some of this, but unfortunately it is way too expensive for me right now. Hopefully I'm going to be able to get some stuff a little bit later on down the line. Anyway, I think that's probably going to be it for this episode, but here is the map. We have, well... we have a pretty significant portion to fight over here. We have Norway, we've got Sweden here, we have Poland, Italy, and then we have the north of Africa here as well as Portugal, Spain, so on and so forth. And that's looking real good. So I am very excited about this. Hopefully you are too. And so I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.